Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's my first official video, and on this channel I'll be saying a lot of things about millennials, things that we do not say but wish older generations understood, things we do that older generations do not understand. Generally anything that millennials can relate to is what I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So if you're a millennial or you wish to know more about millennials, kindly hit the subscribe button and follow me on this journey. So who are millennials? Millennials are those born between the year 1981 and 1996. In 2020, anyone between the ages of 39 and 24 is considered a millennial. Generational cohorts are defined by birth year and not current age. For instance, a millennial born in 1995 will be 25 this year, and someone born in 97 will turn 25 in 2022. But that person is not considered a millennial. Older generations say millennials are lazy, entitled, and spoiled. They call us the Peter Pan generation because of some perceived tendencies for delaying some rite of passage into adulthood for longer periods than generations before us. They say we build superficial relationships because we have our dating apps, we have our social media, we just swipe left when we do not want to go on a date with somebody. We don't take out time to get to know people. They say we still live with our parents at 30, we're not ready to move out and start our own family. Here's the thing, life is twice as hard for millennials in their 20s and 30s than it was for older generations. And here are some reasons why. The economy was obviously better in our parents' time than it is now. This current economy is designed to make us struggle. It feels like this economy is working against us. Like everything we do, the economy just finds a way to just break it down. The currency obviously had more value then than it does now. Things were a lot cheaper. The unemployment rate now is 3 times more than it was in 1991, according to some research. Most entry-level jobs now require a bachelor's degree. A lot of people go to school to get this bachelor's degree so they can get these entry-level jobs because they feel that these entry-level jobs will give them some sort of financial stability, but it's never always the case. Rather, the supply of educated workers is now more than the demand for them, which leaves a lot of people unemployed. It leaves most of them out of jobs, or it makes them settle for less than they deserve, or people now tow paths that are unrelated to their career or unrelated to what they studied in school. So another thing is the cost of education. Tuition fees are now so high that you might have to work for 3 to 8 years to make back the money you spent on school fees in 4 years. Well, that depends on the kind of school you went to. If you went to a private school or a federal school, and also depends on the kind of job you get after school. If it's a good job that pays you well for a start or a very poor salary. My mom paid school fees of 26 Naira in 1995, and that same school today takes about 60,000 Naira in 2020. So tuition in our parents' time was way cheaper than it is now. Another thing to consider is cost of living. Yo guys, cost of living now is so high as compared to the time of our parents. Your wages and your salaries do not even cover your expenses any longer. There's just this high level of income inequality. There's now a delay in reaching that place of financial stability because of how the economy works against us. There is just inability to afford rent and basic needs. So this causes delay in wanting to start a family, wanting to move out of your parents' house when you're earning so little that you can't even save. Because come on, you finish from school and you're earning 25,000 or 35,000. How much do you want to save? Like when you maybe take out your transport to work, your feeding and some other things, how can you afford rent? Obviously, I would rather stay with my parents than go live on my own and then I can't even eat a basic meal. So that's why you see a lot of young people these days in their 30s and they're still living with their parents. So it's not that they are lazy, it's not that we are lazy, it's just that it just feels impossible because it feels like this whole economy is working against us. It's just working to make us struggle harder than older generations. There are a lot more reasons I'll touch in other videos. So millennials might appear lazy, entitled, and coddled, but I would rather say we are disadvantaged because we grew into adulthood in a time when everything has changed, but older generations expect us to achieve the same thing that they achieved at the same age, and that's unfair. Millennials have mastered the art of doing what they love to do and making money from it, but older generations do not consider this hardworking enough or sacrificial enough. Boomers waited till their 40s and 50s to achieve success. Gen X did it in their 30s and 40s, but millennials are hitting the same benchmark in their 20s and 30s, and yet we are considered the lazy generation. I'd rather say we are taking an unconventional path to success. Why do I need to spend 60 hours of work every week when I can achieve the same productivity by simply spending only 40 hours? I'll say we work smarter, we are not lazy. Older generations who call us lazy have failed to understand that we are from different generations, so we cannot behave and think in the same manner. They've not taken out time to understand us, to understand why we do certain things, or why we say certain things, or why we behave in a certain way. And that's why they draw a false conclusion and generalize it. So guys, if you made it this far, then you can either relate to my video or you totally loved it. So don't leave without subscribing. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I drop a new video next week. Thank you and bye.